you like?
I need
Certainly.
10.
Excellent.
I'll gladly pay you.
You so... Phew. I hope you learn... You need a bath next time. Those rooms that you
I apologise.
You've come just at the right time.
Looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh?
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk, if you ask me.
You're not looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right now and wring fuckers' necks one by one. And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nabokov in irons.
That makes 2 of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure Von Burgov has good reasons for caution.
I hope so. And I'd rather get this messenger business off my back too.
Well, get back to enjoying life without the tiresome duties of a nobleman.
You bet. We'll live it up when we get back home. But now, let's go and hear what Sorotto has to say to us.
I'm hoping for some good drink and crispy roast meat while we listen.
Let's go then, before there's nothing but bones and empty pitchers left.
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench! Pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov. And perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the Kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
Should I take that to mean there's a possibility you'll send us home empty-handed, sir?
What are you saying? I told you our agreement as soon as we are finished with that. But now to the business at hand. We discussed this long and hard, and for that reason, we will set out for Nabokov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunately.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade, and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Oh, that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your Chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone more mature. You're not offended, I hope. Ori,
Oh, perish the thought, sir.
It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain.
My friend, send your servant to the smith
Catherine, sir.
to see Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate...
Your health, but don't overdo it.
Anything else, lad?
Blessed are the poor in spirit.
No, sir.
You could beg for alms
Thank you for inviting me.
like that, Florian.
You've got more important things on your plate than I do.
What is it? I thought a good old feast.
Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending they don't smell of dung. And the Chamberlain. My God. I can't take another moment of that fool.
Ah, sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
You heard Lord von Burgov. He trusts him.
Ulrich is a master of the quill, that's all. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
You're welcome. I definitely trust you more in battle than him.
When push comes to shove, I won't be paying much heed to that buffoon's orders.
I understand. But this is the only way to get revenge for the massacre by the pond. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Oh, maybe... You know what? I've had enough. I'm going to bed. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine. If you want my advice, try not to get too shit-faced. We've got a battle.
Don't worry.
All right.
I've heard a lot.
We have a poet among them.
Me, a poet. I leave that sort of thing to Florian there. Women swoon in his arms, and then men swoon in exasperation. There's a poetic soul for you, if only his verses were any good.
Seems Florian makes your blood boil, eh?
Aye, he's too big for his boots. He needs to be taught a lesson. But I'll pay him back for his jokes soon enough.
That's no...
Aye, but if you change, but you have to... Ha! I'm pleased to see your battle with sobriety is over, and you lost. You're like a mythical hero. You just need someone to write your story.
Hose away. But don't get too close to me in the heat of battle.
What have we here? Your wits are quick, man.
I'd like to have a bit of discourse with you, young man.
My boy, even the sparrow...
I'm sorry.
This is your Hanker of Zhernov, Henry.
Pleased to meet you. I'm...
I know who you are, and the story...
The pond, the stocks, and the gallows. Quite a nice series of misunderstandings, if you ask me.
Your life was on the line more than once, young man.
You're right, Father. And not just my life, Lord Capon's as well.
Well, that sounds interesting. Won't you tell me about it? I'd love to hear about adventures right from their hero himself.
I'll be glad to tell you my...
The best place...
You're right. It all began one lovely day when we'd been on the road for ages. It's a long way from our home in Ratai. We didn't have time for that. They killed without mercy. We had no choice but to jump. I can't swim.
Truly divine.
Truly
What can I say?
No doubt.
We were saved by a good-hearted... Well, even more humiliating than having... But it's true.
Bailiff Thrush.
Yeah, like I say,
Fair enough.
I admit the bailiff was right.
Excellent. I think...
And rather entertaining.
Yes, I agree.
Who do you mean?
Unfortunate. But the easiest way to... Would you...
I'm sorry.
A pity, Sir Knight.
I'm not local, so...
We're not local either.
Aye. Truly,
Well, we had a couple of...
only that the village yoke.
Well, after you beat...
Well, as I said,
Of course. No.
My name is Olbrecht.
what about tomorrow?
Of course.
I hope you'll leave room for...
Have no fear.
Well, if we burn down his car.
I think so.
Aye, aye. He toiled all.
Yet it's nothing more.
All the better for us.
I can't wait to see the...
He'll be happy to give us.
Any news?
Yes.
What's that?
Nobody knows. Apparently Sir Otto paid a fortune for this finger in Prague.
Sounds like some holy relic, doesn't it?
Aye. But it occurred to Albram that it might be some new castle bell.
I heard him telling Chaplain Nicodemus that the castle needs a new bell. Throwing around coin like that when there's a war on is a sin, I tell you.
But our Sir Otto has deep pockets, and the war hasn't changed that. Quite the opposite, if anything.
Aye, once you get involved in politics in Prague, the coin comes rolling in. You and Lord Capon are here on political business, aren't you? You're envoys of Hanush of Lipa, and the king's favourite, Radzig Kobyla, right?
Yes. We brought a message from Sir Hanush and Margrave Jobst. Now we're just waiting for Lord Bornbergov's reply.
What does Margrave Jobst want?
To end the war, I think.
Well, well. Jobst himself wants to make peace with the League of Lords.
Aye. And free our king from captivity.
Interesting. Yet it was him who was at war with Wenceslaus just a year ago.
Ah, junger Mann, komm her.
Ah, you must be that Henry from the Lord of Lipa, eh?
What would you like, gentlemen?
We're just apparently...
Aye.
Who got the...
Zweimal?
That's right. But in fact, it was... He's a friend.
I'm sorry, sir.
Watch your tongue. You don't want...
Ja, du hast... If you... That strikes me as a better... Wie war das?
Not for me.
Das ist schade. Careful.
Anything else you need?
No, sir. Thank you for inviting me to the banquet.
Enjoy yourself. Tomorrow we go into battle.
How do you like the company here?
I wouldn't mind a few more feasts like this now and then.
I remain on duty, so I can... Sacre.
We're in the same boat. What was Von Burr?
He's the royal chamberlain, and he was
What?
Maybe, but he can hardly call off... Besides, you only gave...
Do you know what the
No.
A personal body?
Well, Hohenstein and Riesenberg are quarreling over some nonsense in Saxony. Lichtenberg is trying to play both sides, and the mighty Rosenberg is scheming against everyone. Aye, and Bocek of Kunstadt is looking for a husband for his niece, Yitka. She's pretty, so it won't take long.
I thought the League of Lords was supposed to be united.
What? Then? No chance. Having too many roosters in the yard always ends badly.
Have you heard the plan of attack?
No. Ulrich is keeping it all close to his chest.
Not that there's any point.
I noticed that your lord isn't too fond of the Chamberlain.
That's one way of putting it.
Sir Otto respects him, and I trust him. But it's true, Ulrich is a bit strange.
He's a conceited fool, you mean?
If it's glory that you seek, you cannot be shy and meek.
Do you know the other guests?
They're noblemen from these parts, but I don't know them personally. That cheerful little fellow in the middle. Pity you didn't see his performance on...
And the other one?
Florian, for all he could get... Well...
What about you and the...
Come off it! I'd rather have a... Enjoy your... A pitcher of wine makes a...
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Hey there, my...
Thomas? That's another
Truly excellent wine.
Our hero from the pond.
It's an absolute
Ring their
disgrace
necks.
that those
The beginning was terrible, Florian.
I apologize. Good day.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
I'm supposed to get some wine.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get it.
Well, the thing is,
Forget it. God knows, but don't worry. I'd just like to ask if you could. The lock got stuck again.
sure.
Thanks. Farewell.
I've opened this.
Really? I won't bother locking it again from now on. Here's some Hungarian wine. May the holy... Take care. Have a nice evening.
Here you go. Take it. Look what I have for you.
What do you need?
I'm supposed to collect.
Oh, but that horse is...
What?
Lots of other knights.
But Chamberlain or...
I'll be happy to give you... I reckon you'll have to...
As you wish. You think he's gonna get it?
What?
And I have friends and...
I still have this left.
See now? Sucker. If you want... Been done. You have to do it yourself.
Hey, Henry, what are you playing?
I've got your eye.
Let's see what...
I'm gonna give that black...
What do you mean?
Well, if it hadn't been...
What about you?
Ready.
Excellent. I can't... Hold. Damn it. But so what? Let's go. I can't wait to put that fraud from Nabarkov in irons. With the force we have, we'll take their little fort in a trice. What do you think?
I agree. It certainly won't be a long siege. Nebakov isn't Talmberg.
Exactly. We won't be needing a trebuchet this time. A couple of ladders and a battering ram will do just fine. I'm almost worried the foot soldiers will get it done without us. And I won't even have time to swing my sword.
Someone's been pampering this horse.
I can't wait to repay them for their kindness. I can still feel the spot in my shoulder where that arrow hit me at the pond.
Never mind your arrow. What about the humiliation I suffered? The rope is too good for those knaves. I'd have them quartered if it were up to me.
Aye, I'd quartered at least 3 times for what they did.
You're right. I'll ask von Bergov to send for a truly skillful executioner. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat!
My, what a beautiful horse!
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Whoa! God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Take care. God be with you.
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle.
I'm glad to hear it. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon, taking care of...
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not...
We all have our orders, and my... Why dally then when we... Open the gate!
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
True enough.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ.
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nevac was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more...
What the? My God! Where?
Right.
No, you
Fuck! Shit!
Hey!
You let him out! Give me your hand!
You let him on nicely.
Come on! God's sake! Get up, Henry! Back off, bastard! No, he's really pissed me off! We have to get out of here! We can't go back! We'll fight our way through!
See this stick?
You hopping about bleeding!
Come on! Flash it up!
Have it!
I'm like a sieve!
Fuck! Chamberlain Ulrich! We have to help the fool! You hear, Henry? I need you here!
My God's will! Die!
Henry, cover us!
Hurry, you fool!
It's all your fault!
I'll be done with you in a flash!
Christ, man! I don't know why I'm bothering with you!
You got him!
Come on! Try to help me, for fuck's sake!
My God!
Henry! Grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here! We have to get away! So help him!
I'm here! I'll help you!
Fucking scum! Whoresons! Bastards! Curse!
Fuck me! Ulrich dead! Let's get out of here!
Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him!
That's it! Help me! Kill me!
Capon! Hands!
Help me!
Christ, I have to go to him!
Please! We have to find a different way! There are more of them! He's done for! You'll be fucking dead! There must be a way through somewhere! Make it fast! Sorry.
Fuck around, Danny!
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him!
Nice hit! Nicely done!
Get to the mill! We'll lose them on the other side of the stream! Watch out, Henry! There are shooters behind the wagon!
You're mine! Oh, I can't see him! Nicely done! Bleeding like a gun! Chop you up, you shit! Hey, get him!
Right on the
Finish you off!
Quick! Down to the mill and cross the stream!
Capon! Hands!
Help me!
Christ, I have to go to him!
Hans? Hans! Look at me! Hans!
That'll do! We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon of Kragstein.
You'll have to take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
Well, better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now, what is a coward turned to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel. Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so, huh?
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel. If he's good enough, I'll let him live. So, my boy, let's see what you got. I'm not afraid of anyone but God. You're boring me! Ha! Fuck! Ah!
Take him down!
Damn it! You're good. Shishka, you all right? Do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls. All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more. Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much. Apart from the use-its bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him?
No! The bishop!
And then they kicked me out. What disc? They couldn't. Well, I threw up. Holy! So actually, it's my nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs. She's so unused to it. What boys are you? It's no secret. I'll be. It's these two young fellas. One's a blue-blooded fledgling, and the everyone who was they cause such a big force left a terrible. Folks do seriously. I heard what? You said they were locked. Annie and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. Ask them yourself if you. They could be Well, if you want to be from the inn. Oh, by all accounts. Surely not all of them. Well, thank you. How many? Safe, God bless you.
It's always the common folks that suffer the most. And careful! Holy Mother of God. It's always the common folks that suffer.
Why me,
Not
Lord?
burnt to the
Why?
ground.
God be with you.
Me?
What happened?
An awful disaster in the evening, and then awful.
Easy.
branches. We tried to flee.
We hid. They took some. I'm looking for two friends. Is their hands capable?
Lord have mercy.
Are you sure?
Aye. They was
Oh my God! There must have been lots of.
I'm.
How can you be so sure?
I'm
asking if you're sure. Would you swear to God? Well, speak!
Before Almighty God. Well, maybe. I mean, it was all a bit chaotic, that's true.
Well, who were the...
Some of them Warlord Neb. We know his men.
I'll leave you to get some rest. Dadeus.
Oh, was...
Aye.
Merciful mud. Maybe he'll get better.
Of course. Benedicti. Amen.
Amen. Here.
Farewell.
Please, God, make Cuba better
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Not far now, Viviana. Quick. Go. I'm supposed to take a left at the crossroads. Quick! Oh, this must be that chapel. Now to the right, and down to the woods. Go! Go! The tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully. The company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover. Easy, easy! Wagons. They probably used them to block the way and prevent a retreat. God, I should keep my eyes peeled. They rained arrows down on them. Good God, what a bloodbath.
It stinks of shit here.
What you want, you old fart? What are you up to here?
What's it to you?
I think not.
So you
I'm looking for...
Then they're You
can't...
Are you blind, oh?
Oh, don't mind me.
That sounds like a
deal.
Pray for a quick death, you bastard! Kurva! Now you've had it! Just you wait!
Easy, easy. Nice and slow. God Almighty, bless their souls. And they blocked their way forward as well. They were trapped. The man who planned this thinks like a true warrior. In any case, the innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Clear off! You'll pay for...
Damn it!
I told you quite. You're welcome to anything.
God be with you, lad.
Listen.
Calm down.
Oh?
The Lord and wine.
What are you saying? You don't...
I hear that a lot.
So who are you?
I'm looking for my friends.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? And the best side won.
Sorry, this...
The cream of the local...
It looks like you...
So if your pals were...
I hope not.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman.
The Lord of...
Sir Hans Capon. You'd better hope. Now that I've introduced myself...
You may have introduced yourself.
I get your point. Let's just say I'm whatever I need after all.
Well, right then. My name's Eric.
Excellent, Eric.
We'll see.
I still don't know if they're dead.
Right, fat. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders...
You!
Aye, me. Unluckily for you...
What's this about?
I bumped into them in the...
Did you hear what I
I won't take... We're outnumbered, but we can take them.
If we...
Let's see if you're as... Come on then!
Now you're gonna die!
You're going to... Take them! We're going to gut them, you whore!
You'll be sorry, fucker!
Bleeding already, are you?
I've been waiting. There's one more.
Stay out of it!
It won't end well for you.
They got what they...
I'd say it's...
You really know how to leave God.
In the Battle of Kosovo.
And you settled...
Till recently, our...
Sasso.
Looks to me like you...
We're not gonna dig...
It might not...
Who gives a damn about...
Anyway.
Still on?
What cast...
Nabokov. So tell me, Godwin. Why are you looking for those two anyway?
I gave my word.
Who to? Who's looking for them?
Lord Hanush of Lipa. Lord Capon's guardian.
Hanush, you say?
Do you know him?
I know who he is, but I couldn't say we're friends. Look, that's Nabokov up on the left. It's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you.
Oh! Whoa!
Quick! 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 Go! Quick!
Well now,
Bibiana might look...
in any case, we'll leave the horses here.
A very nice...
In a moment, you can...
I can't wait here for me, Bibiana.
Open the gate!
Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him.
I believe they're still alive.
You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men. He helped us against some bandits. And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Ishtvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
God be with you, Captain. I expect you're the master of this fortress.
You surmise correctly. Who are you? And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Sir Hanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the part.
And you don't look much like the lord of this fortress. I don't even know your name.
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as
the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress. And they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
I've no idea how they got mixed up in everything. But they only came here to deliver a message. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, Father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
I have no idea.
Then why are you here?
I'm supposed to bring them back, and that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergov's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops.
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Rebellion! They're attacking!
I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do. Looks like you know how to use a blade. Fighting Turks will teach you that. Hungary? Kosovo. If you help me, I'll let them go.
Up and at them! Kill them to the last man!
You're no match for us, fucker! Bad luck!
You got him!
I'm not afraid of anyone but God Almighty.
You'll pay for that!
We'll kick your asses!
Fucking horse, son!
No chance!
Don't spare him!
Kill them all!
You swine! I'll hack your ass off! True blood!
You're going to fuck with us?
Show you!
No match for us!
There's more of this one. Mine! To be!
Help me! He wounded me badly! Penalty for rebellion is death!
Now you're sweating blood!
Whether you're a looks like those French Istvan.
Eric!
Fuck!
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get to you, you treacherous cunt! Back at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are? Where's my sword? Who is this? Madman! Surely you're not gonna listen to some vagabond? What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch? Enough!
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows!
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered!
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zhishka, you want it at the gate?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
Now you're done for. You'll pay for everything you've done.
Why do you think so? The little misunderstanding with the captain will get sorted out soon enough, one way or another.
What's interesting is that you cross my path again when I'm doing what I do best. Fate,
You don't give me one
Strangling your rescuer would be a
rescue.
Why do you think you're still...
Don't listen to
And a loyal servant of King...
Otto von
Indeed. While these two support that drunken good...
Why did you help?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What? Or
Gain Zhishka's trust and, unfortunately, getting away from here in time and that's why I'm locked up here now.
Don't believe him. He did the same at my home.
I was given a direct order, but...
Behind?
Like I said. But don't worry,
Well, for the moment.
No doubt.
Where's
Your sword? I have to admit,
You won't look so pleased.
I'm not sure you'll get the if either of us... Surprisingly, I have better...
Who would?
And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end.
Zhishka would have to be out of his mind.
Really? People like Zhishka know coin is more... Besides, seeing what happened, and I wouldn't expect him to wait around one way or another. He won't have any need... Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. It's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
You swine!
You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell!
Eric! We're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
No, we've got to flee now.
There'll be time when we meet again. What the fuck was that?
Fuck it!
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen!
It's Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can't you even deliver a letter?
I will get those fuckers.
They're riding to Trotsky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier. And weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery.
which doesn't exactly make us allies.
We know what Jobst is like, and I don't trust him one bit. But we came here to try to get von Burgov and the League of Lords to parley and end this war. We're on the same side.
You're right, and it's a good thing you don't. I've been double-crossed by...
I'm glad we've... And now?
How? They murdered our company.
And Istvan was actually working for von Burgov.
Where did you pick up?
When I came here...
You recruit...
Lord Capon. And he was good at our...
How did
Von Burgov is a bad master. The same with the miller.
How did you manage to...
I have my...
Come on!
I'll give you a...
If you're...
Waging...
There's a fine...
As a man of... And since King Wenceslas, we're making life difficult.
Well, I understand you...
We saw you meet up with his...
You killed...
And you killed my...
War is a nasty bit.
Tell that.
Do you know Kat?
Who?
The girl from by...
No.
You killed your own...
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, war... But your men wanted to...
Nobody
Well...
Like I said, it's hard to keep them reined...
If there's one thing I can't...
Would you...
Certainly not.
I have the
He dropped by to see me, he said you'd been gone suspicious. I think so too.
What are we gonna...
We can't stay. We should get ready to leave. Word will get out about...
Where will we go?
I don't know yet.
He's still somewhere.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Rata.
That sounds like...
You see? Oh!
Is medicine and...
Giving the last rites...
All right, then.
Sorry,
You're lucky it was this one. And then you came along. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort.
Will he survive? That's not...
The wound isn't deep.
So...
He won't lose his eye.
We all do.
Can we help some?
Aye, and keep your arm. But if you really want to be used...
I think I know. I'm going to need you.
Leave me out of it.
I'll be happy to help.
We should say a few words and dig their...